No. Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Okay.
I stream.
We're good. We're
We're
good. We're doing
streaming.
good. Oh my
We're streaming
god.
Genshin.
Also, I hate Genshin forever. I know I hate HEIZOU forever.
You had your chance.
I'm going insane. So for context, Arlecchino and Linny's banner is about to close soon. I mean, about to end soon, and Wander's coming up. None of the 4 stars are HEIZOU.
Got a lot going for it.
People must have iron stomachs.
I also need to get more prime jumps. Yeah, I guess. If I skip one. Yeah, that's the real question. Am I going to skip or not skip?
So many DPS is that?
I know, right? What the heck? Okay, so today we are going to not do this because
You
it's
want to
not
read
the
what
full.
it says, huh?
They say your daddy's your destined. So okay. Ha 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 ha! Wanna guess who this is from? Bingo! It's me, amigo. That's right. Your bestest bud who's been down here in Inazuma missing you. Ha ha ha. Okay.
Yeah, you can read that when you played it. You can read the rest when you played.
Oh my god. Okay. Wow. Another another Ito event. What is HEIZOUverse doing? Oh my god. Iridescent Arataki rockin' for life tour de force of awesomeness. First leg.
First leg is not part of the actual title, but you know.
Okay.
Alright, it's time.
Yep, it's time, and look at her. She looks so cool, but I'm not gonna do hers because we're gonna do the obvious. No, I haven't. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna do hers first. Yay! 5,940.
I have not.
Okie dokie. So now we begin in the court of honor.
What was it?
Drawing. My ice cream. I mean your ice. I mean the ice cream.
Well, if you want it to be yours.
Okay.
Well, I've been wanting ice cream for a while.
You can have that.
What the heck? You just trade.
Yeah. So cool. Sorry.
My pole arm doesn't distinguish friend from foe, and there is clearly a limit to the red rope's power.
Why do you keep saying that?
That's why I loathe crowded areas.
Is that the idol? Is yeah.
No, it's Starion. The gum. The. I don't know what she actually says.
She says it multiple times and you don't remember.
Yeah, because my headphones are off for the last 2.
Oh. Hi there. Sorry, bud. I almost murdered a dog.
What?
Just kidding. What is this actually? What are you? A goat?
It's a dog. It's a poodle.
Oh.
It disappeared.
It disappeared.
Because he offended it.
I'm sorry.
He called it a goat.
I'm sorry. It's like a goat. Okay. Whatever. So, yeah. Let's go start. Apparently it's nighttime. But anyways.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
I know. Oh wow, we're just getting straight into it. Hi, Navia.
That voice! It's Navia!
Hi.
Who are you?
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
No plans in particular.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
Oh wait, we didn't check the stream.
We've wrapped up
Oh.
most of the rebuilding, but
Wait, hold on.
there's
Let's
still
pause
a
for
few
a second.
things left to take care of.
Oh what? Wait, where's my phone? Oh, let's move on.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. Thank you. You can eat some.
Oh no.
Okay, let me just look at the stream real quick. I probably should have checked before he started.
What's that?
Poisson.
Oh man.
Hello,
I forgot.
testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
I forgot I got destroyed.
Huh.
Wow.
Oh, okay, cool. Let's test the audio. For this. Oh my god.
Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Oh god. It's so. Okay, cool.
That's all
Okay.
good.
Yep, all good. Sounds like the audio is nice.
All right. Let's continue.
Okay, I should turn off my phone though, because it's dying. Okay. Wasn't Spina de Rosula affected too? Should you really be the ones offering compensation?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina di Rosula should take some responsibility as well. Our financial situation right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date. Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Whoa, spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must be taking up most of your time though, right?
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
That's fine.
And then I thought you wanted ice cream.
I did. But you
And
did.
then, since
Do you
Melusa
want the banana
loved
more?
using shorthand, I decided
like
to
the
also
banana
follow
shorthand
his
style.
example and come
Okay.
up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That does sound like you, alright. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, wanna take a look?
Let Paimon see. Wait, there's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols. This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fishermen, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
Oh.
Okay, Paimon can definitely see how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe just write. I'm bless you. Maybe just write out each. Maybe just write out each item next time.
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself. I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself
Okay.
wrong.
Now you know for next time.
Oh, mess.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important. Worst comes to worst, I'll just make another trip.
Ah, so you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself? You said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
I'd be interested in taking a look. It would be a pretty nice break too.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh, you mean the aquabus, right? Like the Clementine one?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
Oh, I was wondering what it meant for for the text to be yellow.
What do you mean?
Oh.
this supposed to mean?
Just to start the quest, right? Because this says, I've still got something to do, so why don't you head over there first?
Yeah, I don't understand what would happen if you tell her to go ahead.
Did you? Huh?
No.
You didn't do this? Okay, let me see what happens if I do. I have nothing else. But anyways.
Oh, sure. That sounds fine to me. Just so happens I wanted to check some of the equipment on the boat as well. Just find me by the water when you're ready.
What happened in yours?
Well, probably just go ahead. See you, but because I thought she would just go ahead and leave. Go to Poisson without you.
Oh.
But no.
Of course she wouldn't leave us here alone, right? Anyways. Let's go here. Is this a bit faster?
Probably.
Okay. Just making sure. Oh.
Guess you have to go down.
I was already down there. Okay, no dog.
Do we have anyone doing maintenance on this, statue?
For some reason I thought I hallucinated, like, what's her name? Like in Pokemon? Like, is it Officer Jenny? Question. I know, right? I don't know why, I just hallucinated. Where am I supposed to go? It usually gives me a path there. Hello? Ah.
Too bad.
I don't know how to get there. I forgot I had the ways of Fontaine. Also, just making sure, Sumeru is the biggest? Question mark?
So far, yep.
Wow.
So just over.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. Okay, let's make this quick. Oh, what the heck? Alright, easy peasy. See, he's gone. I can just climb over the wall like a normal person. Yep, totally normal.
I don't have an actual team. Switch.
Oh yeah.
Remember sentences, right?
Huh? Oh, I gave up.
Remember that stuff I was using right and stuff.
Okay. That's why I'm keeping my team like this, because you haven't done take this game. Damn, said not to be done. I need to remember that Shanghai. Alright, let's get our stuff.
Ryan's weapon.
Oh. Why does she have it?
So that we can begin.
Oh, okay.
Look at the game. It's awesome. Look.
Wait, Chevros is a support?
Yeah.
Why?
She boosts her attack and heals.
But she's the captain.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand why she even heals. Like, she's a healer.
She's a healer?
Like, it doesn't even have, like, a cool, like, effect. It just healed me after she shoots her bow.
Huh. What?
I
Why?
thought that was
Who's
the
in charge of this?
I always thought that was the strangest thing.
Who's in charge of making these setups?
You should do a stream where you collect them.
Why? Oh my god!
It's like your ascension. The ascension stream.
Oh yeah, I should, because it's the last thing I need for a haze. So
So, if you have someone who has a blue alignment, like green, you could attack it.
Oh.
Well, there's usually more than one.
Oh. Anyways, it's fine. I'll just go to
Well, now you know.
Navia. Hi.
Yeah, you can see that next.
What message? Here? Oh. Wow. I expose all. Just kidding. Give me haze.
Okay, go pull. Oh wait, you don't.
Oh my god! Wait.
I forgot.
It's so cute, oh my god. Aww. Okay. Leslie?
Leslie.
Yeah, there's a Leslie on the boat.
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as
Celeste.
soon as we get the green light.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
I don't remember Navia being there.
The Navia line, the Callus line.
I only know the Clementine.
I remember.
The heck? I don't remember.
I remember seeing Navia. I was like, oh, Navia?
Navia?
I didn't know who Navia was.
Oh, at the
Not that-
time? Wow.
But I knew she was a character.
Wow, that's cool. Spina de Rosula was one of the main sponsors for the construction, right?
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub, so there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
Yeah, that's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Something that big also wouldn't have been just his call. Perhaps the rest of the Spina didn't see a point to having a 4th line?
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought. My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it. From what I've heard, the rights of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Huh. Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
There we go.
All right, then let's head out.
Okay, Leslie.
He wants.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It'll be a while
broken
before
here.
we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person? Oh, Paimon, sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've
How was
always
your
said
mother
that they were
like?
sure we would have
Oh,
gotten
wait, I
along
forgot that she
famously.
passed away when you were born, and so you don't remember her at all.
Oh my god. Fine.
While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful
Wait,
and
what?
funny.
Why did
Their
it?
complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws.
What? What happened to them?
Oh, it's because they're moving.
My father would run the businesses and expand our
Oh,
reach,
cool.
while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
I'm finished.
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
Yeah, but those are just stories and anecdotes after all. It's hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning. So, I will always associate the line with her in my heart. Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
I don't want to say their name.
Always.
Oh,
But
wait, what?
we can't change the past. I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the
This
future.
never happens
Everyone,
before.
even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides,
Makes
I'm
sense,
the
though.
president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up.
Anyways, missing loose and silver, yes.
Sorry, I always find it funny the Paimons.
We've reached the shore.
Why so descriptive?
Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
Oh yeah. Your mother died on your board, so you don't remember.
Navia, do you think she's doing alright?
I don't know with you. It's gonna.
She's been through a lot.
Yeah. She's always she seems to be managing. She's always been having to cope with one thing or another.
Okay, Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
Sorry for what the oh. Oh.
I want to shoot.
Sorry.
I want that cat.
Sorry.
I'm a little sad that we missed the event.
Oh. Okay.
Being too popular can be such a hassle.
And they want to adore me so much. Okay, let's. I'm going to the Go HEIZOU team because Genshin won't appreciate him enough for some reason, even though they added him to the freaking event. Okay, wait, let me just grab it. What the heck? Why is he dead? Why is he dead?
They killed him.
Isn't this why she couldn't join the banner?
The reason is because whoever skilled him.
What the heck? Where's here it is. Why are you dead? They killed it. It's okay, buddy. I got you. What is this? Oh, of course it was. What was it? Was her birthday? Was he...
Oh, you probably got that on her birthday.
Okay, let's survive. Yay, he's alive. Okay. Because I'm petty. Hold on. Where am I? Okay. Also, huh? Where?
Or to your right.
Oh my
There are
gosh.
lots of birds.
Oh. It's always the same with all the birds. This game.
There are like 5 types of birds in Hong Kong.
You can get the lace if you want, by the way, or the you pick.
I didn't know it was so much. Maybe I should have
You just hang in and then you went the side. Nothing.
No, I was using my hands, but I didn't label my hand.
Hello, people of Poisson.
Okay, whatever's in my left and my right will be taken.
Okay.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and Paimon. Welcome back to Poisson.
Thank
Oh,
you.
hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now.
Oh, what the heck?
Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
I really think.
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as Callus the Unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him. But now that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus and everything they did.
Oh. Sorry. Me like... Sorry, the Pringles sour cream and onion? That is a nostalgic taste. Oh my god.
We haven't seen this in forever.
I know, right? My god.
Oh my god.
It's so nostalgic. Anyways. Shouldn't Navia be featured with them too?
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
What?
Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades.
Oh,
Once I've
You've
done
already
more for
done
the
so
town and
much
the
for that
people.
town, what the frick?
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
Real.
I agree wholeheartedly. I also believe that boss should have a place on the statue.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
Well, if that's what you think, I think it'll just be a matter of time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
There's no need for all that. Let's decide on a design right now. Hey, you! Come over here with me.
Okay. Me? What are you doing?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus,
Huh?
and I'll be Clementine.
Oh, okay.
Didn't you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well,
Aw.
then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner.
You did know
Come
what
on,
this is
Let's grab some
insinuating.
reference shots.
Okay.
Got it,
Sure,
boss.
sure.
I'll go get the camera.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas?
Shouldn't you be running this show?
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone. So, I want to pick your brain for a bit and see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Oh god, I'm kind of scared.
You can do all of them.
What? Okay, so I can just choose one and see what it looks like.
I killed Tsurugi.
What? What are you doing? Okay. Okay, then let's go from bottom to top. So I'm kind of intrigued there. So. Okay, then why don't we just try to happy pose?
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
I don't know if
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
Would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
I've been spitting
And
for a
that'd probably
statue.
be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
Yeah.
Could one of you try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs?
I don't know if that should be anyway.
That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it, let's try something else.
Okay, then let's try looking out into the. Why are you laughing?
Because I remember.
Oh, okay.
Huh. By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure. Let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain in their first meet.
Oh, that's cute.
Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island.
Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
Okay, then let's try for something imposing.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose! It makes me recall Spina di Rasula's glorious golden age.
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person?
Oh.
If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss.
She is.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Aww. Montage, whoa.
We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right.
Oh.
Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
Oh, don't worry. It's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you
Oh my
still
God.
remember that girl?
I dropped like 10.
The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Oh, Paimon remembers her.
Oh,
She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
I forgot who that is.
The girl who...
Oh.
The girl who was the daughter of the victim. I'm the daughter of the victim.
Daughter of the victim? Which victim?
Callus. Callus.
Mr. Callus's... I can't remember.
The serial disappearance.
Hmm?
Serial disappearance.
The serial disappearance case? I forgot. I don't remember.
She was like mad at Navia. She's a little kid.
Oh.
Oh man.
I don't remember who Jock is. I mean, I recognize the name, but I forgot. Man,
That's the victim.
that's the victim that I don't remember. She always believed that her father, Jax, was a good person. Huh? Jacques was a good person.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about.
Well, I don't.
So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me. And she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too.
Whoa.
I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start.
Hey, at least this way we got some cool pictures.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Navia! Florent, guess who's back?
Well, hello, who are you?
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
Huh?
That's right.
Oh,
I
shoot.
finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, it turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
Wow.
And this guy is?
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago. But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of
Oh,
Cabrières.
I remember who Marcel was.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all...
Oh, shoot.
Looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case. A lot of things have happened in Poisson since then.
He just knows? He just knows that Fontaine got flooded? Weren't you in the Fortress of Meripede while it was all happening?
No, he was in the boat.
Okay. Because surely he, you know,
Experience.
experience.
First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Slay.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before. So you must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
All credit to Paimon. All credit to Paimon.
Wait, now you suddenly resist taking a dig at Paimon?
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
Seriously.
About that,
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
they lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say?
Sorry,
This
man.
isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right? You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know
Owie.
anything about what's happened.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either.
Oh no.
Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Luce and Melissa, dead. They're just gone. Luce. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together,
It's a lot of process
Luce and
for one
Coulter were
guy.
friends for many years.
He just
They've
went
even
out of
served
jail.
on many missions together during the early days of the
Knowing
Spina.
nothing.
I can understand how he
Okay,
feels.
Romeo.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
Oh, right. I forgot. 150 health. No.
Or him.
Oh, what?
Okay, I'm mute.
Oh, yeah. Whoops. I forgot. Yeah, I was. Hello, Reese. Question mark, question mark, question mark. Let's go.
Reggae.
You
Okay.
might. You...
Look at that feeling.
Hmm?
Look at that feeling.
Yep.
Stay put.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I was in this little outfit. Look at him. He's so cute. Alright. Let's get up and tell him, and traumatize him with all this information.
Body and mind.
All of this. It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
Had I not personally experienced all those events, I would also have found them very difficult to accept.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would
What about
always
Silver?
stand by the Spina. Everything he
He hasn't
had,
been
the
with
Spina
Silver
gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane
You
research.
just call him.
The good news is that the
Forgettable.
Confrérie of Cabriere is no
you just
more.
Call him forgettable.
Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network. We finally closed the curtain.
Bus lines. Romeo was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the Court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships.
Okay.
Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeo ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Ugh. And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
I couldn't have been the first time a dispute like that happened, right?
Oh, that's a good point. If Callus was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Miss Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Miss Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callus's side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeo's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion. They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
So, they thought she had betrayed them? But that.
Of course, Miss Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callus began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeu and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again. Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
Huh. I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeu had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeu's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
Ah, in that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip.
And maybe a banana.
Want to come with me again, you two? You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Of course. That's fine by me.
Then let's go! Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
Oops. We want to see the future star of the Spina.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
Okay, let's get a check stream. Okay, good. We are still looking good. In terms of streaming, I think should be fine. Okey-dokes. I hope I'm not wrong about it. I wasn't checking my phone because my phone's connected. Banana. Alright. Alright, so it's that's interesting. I don't really know what to say about that entire thing, but man, poor Coulter. Like, imagine just chillaxing. I mean, not chillaxing, just being in jail or something, and then all that happens. Like, gosh, that is a lot to take in. Like, especially when you're kind of innocent, maybe. I don't know. We never knew what Coulter was arrested for. They didn't tell us about that part. They just said he was sentenced guilty, probably because of what's his name again? What's the name of the dude again? The serial disappearances. The serial kidnapper. The serial killer is Marcel. Oh yeah. Wait, all they said about Coulter is, you know, being in the fortress of Meripede was just that he was guilty, and it might have been Marcel's fault.
Like,
Are we not taking the boat
I
this
still
time?
think that the
It's
culprit
nice to
of
walk
this
from
serial
time to
disappearance
time,
should have
isn't
been
it?
one of
Think of it as something like a hiking
Navia's.
trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days
I know, right?
before we return.
Can you imagine?
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Like, they were right under our noses. It could have been silver. It made him not forgettable, you know?
To our adventure?
Or be like a big shock, like, what? You? But nope, it was just this one guy that we met for the first time. Like, yep, that's him.
That's
him.
him, yep. You just saw him. That's him.
Yep. Yeah. Man, I love his outfit. It's so cute. I know.
Soon all will be free.
Yep. Everyone will be just like Frin. Not backstory wise, but you know.
Everyone's gonna live, be forced to live by fun.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Sorry.
Back in the days
The
before
way
the
that's
aquabus
worded,
lines
it's
were
kinda
built,
so-
we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times.
No wonder your
When we were
voice
tired,
reminds-
we would lay
Yeah.
down for a while on the grass. And when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
I don't really think that's a bad thing, though.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Then let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been
Macarons.
dreaming of them.
Macaron.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more. Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this.
Oh.
Okay. The
Where'd
stove's
she
looking
keep
good. And as for the ingredients,
Oh,
She doesn't have a bag.
looks like we're all out of flour and
Oh,
sugar.
yeah, that's true.
The
But
two
where-
most important ingredients
In
of
her
all.
vision.
Huh?
In her vision.
In her vision, and she just pops out a stove out of her vision, and
Where's her vision?
sugar and flowers.
Back.
It's there.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'm blind.
It's over there on the bowl.
Here's the cooking pot.
Here's a cooking pot, and yep, here's your macarons. We're done. Macarons, sorry.
Well, I mean, macaron should be fine. Don't know why they had to pronounce the words French. I'm pretty sure it's a valid pronunciation.
I think so too. Yeah.
Macaron.
Maybe. I don't know. If anyone's French, you can tell us. I don't know. It's good.
If anyone's there.
Well, you know, if you like watch this in the future, I don't know. Just give me-
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Since we're out for
Well, Paimon thinks you're doing
Back in the day, Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would. The spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone. And now, in the blink of an eye. Oh, I know.
Then let's.
Oh, is this another...
Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all.
should,
All the ingredients.
should I go get some?
Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so she should have some stuff on hand.
Yep, I think.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flowers and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Boxes?
Great.
You can just find
Then I'll cut
boxes
the
lying
stone.
around somewhere.
Let's get to work, everyone.
This is Genshin, so.
Nice.
Hopefully.
Do I have it?
Huh?
Do I have wheat and sweet flour?
I'm sure you do. but there's stuff around.
Ah, how did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
I already had them.
1,000.
Oh my god.
Hey, wow.
Anyways, yeah, I don't really.
Almost 2,000 actually.
You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
We didn't have to look for it. It's fine. Yippee!
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent! Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh,
Wow.
it's just a hobby. There's no need to praise me for it like that.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
I mean, we can be honorary, and we could join, but we'd have to leave.
Yeah. There are still some important things we must do. You really want to push me from the adventurers guild?
Yeah, I see. Is that why you have to always stay on the road?
Yep.
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together. Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down.
We have a lot of
Besides,
names.
after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
That's certainly one way of putting it.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I understand now.
It sounds
Then
so
I am
sweet.
very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every moment we spend together.
We've got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water, in celebration of this moment.
Huh? She just has this entire sorry. At hand.
Yeah.
In,
In her vision.
do I have everything? Anyways.
Oh, lights around up.
Anyways. I thought I heard something just now. Was it just some small critter? Is it Haze? I mean.
It's just
Cheers.
May your travels go smoothly. May
Wow,
the
he just
Spina
really found all
continue
these.
to grow, and may our friendship last until the end of time.
Maybe we should have been looking for the boxes. Anyways. Oh, whoops, sorry.
well, we had 1,000.
Well, yeah.
All set?
We didn't need
Let's
to
move
look
out
for
then.
it, though.
I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
What about the thingy? Hello?
I know, right? I just immediately destroyed it.
Yeah.
If you played it earlier, I would have told you to destroy it first.
Oh. Dang it. And we could have seen what was in the bushes. Or maybe it would just...
It would just show.
I don't think so, but you know. I feel like the bush would still be there, but...
I think there was a bush that was indestructible, maybe.
Oh. Alright, let's go down. Whee!
Who knows if you die?
Oh no, wait, is this like a... My bad, maybe we should
No,
teleport.
it's fine.
Okay.
There's no way you're stuck there.
Whee!
Other way.
Oh, what the? Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you're just... Wait, no.
Yeah! Imagine. Okay.
Alright, we've been to it.
Oh, right. Well, I don't have anything in my feet right now. Huh? Who are
Hey,
you?
Ludovine? How's business lately?
Mom.
The demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. Oh, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her Demoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads. There are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
Boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Very well. Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina?
She hasn't given me any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me. After we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing. It's probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she used to be terrified of Papa, so as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary as well. But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
The two of you have contended with similar circumstances.
Yeah, you could say that. By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time. She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting
Someone's
for others to help her.
Like
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
I think so too.
There
But
it
for
is.
now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She
Who
can
the
commit
frick
to us
are
once
you?
she's older, and
Bye,
can
see you
really
later.
make that decision for herself.
So I wasn't just hearing things.
Is something up, Traveler?
Yeah, someone's following us like you. Oh. Someone's tailing us
like usual.
like usual.
Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Stop right there!
Shoot them with your water gun.
Woo! Wait.
wait. It's like, oh. It just stops for a second. Hold it.
Hold it.
Water jet wave.
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Okay, cool.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
Well, who's you voice? What?
Who's you?
Who's you voice? Yep. Oh shoot.
Oh shoot.
Okay.
Where'd that come from?
I'm not sure now.
Watch out!
He's just dead.
Watch out!
I have no idea how to use her. Oops.
Kill it.
Umbrella warfare, I guess.
Oops.
Nah.
See, he did the last one.
Now,
It was I all along.
who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
Recognize your situation and don't entertain any fantasies of fantasies of escape. We've got people up above and down below as well.
That was the most threatening the travelers ever sounded.
I know, right?
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
If you thought
Yeah,
they
we
stood
should
any
smash this
chance
one.
against
I didn't
us,
let her get her
you were
whatsoever.
sorely mistaken.
Where did that come from?
Stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula.
Ah,
We
so
were
you're...
discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
What?
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
I don't know. I would advise. Anyways, I would advise you to calm down.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day. Too bad you guys messed up ours first.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's your vengeance plan, just ruining our day. It's like, oh my god, they're having fun. We should take vengeance by ruining their fun day, you know. I was gonna... Anyways, you're lying.
Huh?
You followed us all the way here. There's more to this.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew. I am the current president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him. I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
But if you so much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
All right. We get it.
Go Navia.
Come on, let's
Slay, girly. Queen.
Are you sure it's okay to just let them go like that,
I
Navia?
won't bother you anymore.
Oh, they did.
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. And moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
Can you explain what their grudge against each other is again?
I don't know.
Because I don't think I was really paying attention.
I forgot.
I wasn't really paying attention to that part. Why do they have grudges against each other? What about the Aquabus made them so angry? My apologies, I don't remember.
Anyway.
I support
just know
Boss's
it
decision
exists.
as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has no place in today's Spina di Rosula.
Yes. Plus, we already know that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men, then we could still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, those guys definitely
Fucking
didn't
people
look
be
like
so
big fans of
confusing.
yours.
Alright.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina di Rosula family.
Oh, so it's just a civil war thing.
That's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already, so why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard
Why
against any
is it always
suspicious
lamb on the
individuals.
telephone?
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again? Even the
Gross.
pools there smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you live near water and don't get much
Stop
sunlight.
laughing!
Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it.
Alright.
We can still go out in
Wait,
the evening for some grilled fish and drinks though.
Alright.
Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
Oh. Sorry, I got Nutella and banana dropped on my foot. That was the weirdest thing ever. Anyways. Singing?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Paimon said she wants to sing too.
Sea shanty.
Sing sea shanty?
There once was copyright.
Hmm?
There once was copyright.
There once was copyright. Nice. Where are we? Alright, going. Is this a good path there? Oh, yeah, it is.
It's a very good path.
Look at this boy! Look at this boy, Hoyoverse. He deserves to be on that banner. Give him a rerun, man. You already put Cookie in the rerun. Why not him? I can't believe he hasn't the rerun yet. He hasn't the rerun, sorry.
I'm more concerned about
Coming
this,
back
I
here
think.
really does feel like this place is
hasn't been-
starting
I
to
mean,
grow
it's
on
been a year.
Paimon. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was a very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Oh, did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Sandra? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Oh, Paimon's sorry! Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I was just kidding. Be on your way now.
Can you? My hands are full of the Hold on. Where am I going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Press the V. Don't know where I'm going. Oh, okay. Okay. Wait, what the? It's like, what the heck?
Wait, what the heck?
Genshin challenge? Question mark is. Oh, Are we sitting with some?
I don't know. I think so. Dead turned room.
Hello? Are you asleep yet?
Navia? Did something happen?
Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Sure, we'll come.
Just speaking from inside.
Well, hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
You're good, since the invitation is coming from you.
I knew it. You really are my best partner. Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
Fishing spot. Oh, that's right. Just the photo. Okay.
Of what?
That's the game.
What
Because I
game?
use Navia's ult.
Oh.
This is something nice.
I see. Oops. My bad. Oh, yeah, okay. We are going to the surface world. Nice.
To go
Well, that's
to the
very far.
underworld.
Huh?
Underworld.
Here?
Something else, yeah.
In our grand entrance, you know? Gotta be the fish before we catch fish, you know?
If you want the fish, you have to be the fish.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you can't dolphin.
Oh, I don't have any Fontaine characters.
So I guess it was a dead dream.
What do you mean it was a dead dream? Yeah. I don't have any Fontaine characters. Well, if I kept my friendship team, I probably would have. You know.
Yeah, like.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
Oh.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
I have to choose?
Which do you prefer?
I don't know. Well, I like the fun of manual, I guess. I like Paimon's method. Manual all the way.
Then let's try regular rods next time. We can have a real fishing competition.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
It's insomnia. Just go.
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina.
Your mother? And not the rest of the speed?
My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me. Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malouse and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malouse come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes.
Oh, yeah. It must still be really hard for you.
Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight. Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's. And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Mm-hmm. Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
Oh, okay.
You want Paimon to help too?
After some time, you finally manage to reel in the prize catch together. For the rest of the night, your rod continues to rack up catch after catch, while for some reason, Navia can't seem to hook a single fish. Navia is quite upset about her bad luck, but it's only when you begin to head back that Paimon discovers the real reason to the mystery of why she didn't get a single bite.
You didn't attach a hook to your line?
Oh my god.
Stop wasting time! The boss ain't gonna wait all day. We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today.
See you tomorrow, Navia.
See you tomorrow.
Oh, they skipped time for us. Yay.
So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
And just where did you get that from?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
Oh my god. Oh my god, he laughed.
Gets it?
Anyway,
Oh my god, he actually laughed at
I'll
that.
arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Let's go. Let's see, Adele. Maybe I'll remember you, because I do remember Jacques, and I do remember the name Adele, but I can't remember exactly what was involved in this. Huh? All right, there we go. Okay, here we are.
Adele, we're back. We brought you a gift from the court too.
Whoa, thank you so much, boss.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
It's been a while.
Hello again, that I don't remember.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
Is Jack the?
I've heard
Jacques.
that you also helped save all of Fontaine.
Jacques.
You're truly
Jacques.
just like the great heroes of
Jacques.
legend.
Is he the one in the serial disappearance case?
The victim.
The victim, like the person who died in Lenny's performance question?
No.
No?
Hmm?
Huh?
No.
No?
No.
No?
He wasn't related to Spina d'Ursula at all.
He's the victim of what?
He's a victim of he was the one who Navia's father supposedly shot.
Oh. I still can't remember. I think I somewhat recall, but he's the victim of. He's the victim of that. I see. I might have to like rewatch rewatch that maybe. Anyways.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too. What's in this thing? Can I look?
Of course. Go ahead.
Oh wow! Oh, that's so cute. The gift box too is so cute. It's Nami.
Spina.
Ah, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform. Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since your form is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously. Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Ah, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
Oh Jesus!
Huh?
The
Is something up, Laurent?
I've got something
gold thing.
urgent to report. Romeo and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What?
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday.
What a
But
coincidence!
Romeo and his folks must have
that we
gotten wind
just
as well,
they decided
because
to
they
bring it
abandoned
up,
their former
like,
posts
yeah,
before we
that-
could even
yeah.
check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
No way.
Whoa, really?
You've smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
That was yesterday.
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well, too late now, I suppose. Florent, where are they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Wait, could that mean?
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeo and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson.
We have to stop them.
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you? If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
Got it.
Leave it to us, Navia. Please stay safe, too.
Bye. See you later.
Crazy. Oh, what the?
Let's go, you two.
Oh,
We've
okay.
got to act fast. Miss Coralie,
Well, am I Navia
please
now?
take Adele to the ship.
No way. Oh my god.
Watch out, boss!
Oh my god. The plot twist.
What do you think
It's
you're doing,
always the
Coulter?
people we just meet.
I know, right?
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Coulter, are you with Romeo too? Oh. I get it now. You knew about their plans all along.
Oh, mom protecting
You only
them.
told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
I
Not
have to
quite.
hide my hatred.
Though I share their positions on some issues,
I hate them
I've
so
never
much.
cared for his
Oh my
more
God.
radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
You better stick close to me.
Romeu promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeu has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question. You never saw the heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson. But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little. And it was all because of you, Navia.
Yikes.
Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Malus and Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead. All because of you.
So the shock and grief you showed us before, that was in Act 2?
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you.
Don't say that
I
about
once loved the
Sorry.
Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
She also
Don't
kind of
listen
saved the
to him,
world.
boss.
Yeah.
He's just spouting nonsense.
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all? Have you ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing?
What the frick?
Have you ever considered that? Maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the
Do you
past
get why I hate
before
them?
you
Yeah.
came.
What the heck?
If you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you.
What? Seriously? This epic moment. I mean, not epic, but yeah.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the
Oh,
ship.
I think he's gonna attack you, Navi.
Watch out, boss!
Great, I have to hear some of his
What do you think you're
monologue
doing,
again.
Coulter?
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
Not quite. And that's because out of the entire
You better stick close to me.
Out of the entire.
Romeu but it was like you were Romeu has lost his
Why?
only someone you never saw the heyday of Spina di Ros. But I saw it all, and it was all Clementine.
So the shock and
Now you're cat. Did you know? Down there in that blast back then, the years passed, but then he died. And it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you.
Seriously.
I
Okay.
once loved the
don't listen to him, boss.
Have you ever considered that maybe
I didn't realize how many times he said that.
If you do falter,
Have
there'll
you ever?
inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences.
Have you ever considered?
Have
And
you
when that
ever?
time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your mistakes. Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. But is that really why they support me? Is their kindness real?
Of course.
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia, and my mom loves her too! I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that!
I'm
Yeah,
sure
that's the
Mr.
wrong
Maloof would be
topic.
extremely disappointed in you right now. You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to. Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much
Slay.
I love
Oh,
the
sorry.
Go,
Spina di
Navia.
Rosula.
Slay! I will slay you like a freaking. I don't know.
Kill him, kill him.
Die, die, die. Just boring. Oh.
Okay. he's-
Yay, he's gone. Oh, he's a treasure hoard?
Feeling lucky?
Let's go! Oh my gosh, I did it miss anyway.
Well, it shouldn't miss.
Seems
was
like
Hazel.
he is Hazel all along. Slays.
Oh, he was hiding in the bush.
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople.
Okay, we
If you find any of Coulter's accomplices,
I'm a
subdue
tissue.
them quickly. And don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it.
Okay.
Are you okay, Navia?
Of course. I mean,
I don't know, but I have to go.
Let's hurry up there! We have to protect the Clementine line!
Clementine
If they're gonna
line
blow up
sounds
the
so
waterway,
catchy.
they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
wait, what? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh yeah, yeah, sorry.
Oh
Scared
god,
me.
you're not gonna have enough fun. It's raining. He built some fucking worse thing.
Ring
Sorry.
Don't be scared!
illusion shattered.
What?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's it. Oh my god.
Whoa, what the frick? That was just one guy, man. Calm down.
Bring it on.
Okay, there we go.
24,000. That's crazy.
What the heck?
When did that?
I don't know.
They're really slowing us down!
Wait, what did we do?
Needing resistance, we
What
must
did we
be
change?
heading in the
I
right
don't know.
direction.
Okay, group them up.
Fracture.
Nope. 10,000 without crit.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism!
He can
disable it?
solo.
I can what?
He can
I was
solo.
too scared to
I
touch
know,
any
right?
of
He
this
just
stuff.
doesn't have any healing.
What's... What's this? This pointing of it.
Point blank range. What's this?
What's... she's not pointing right. I think it's like... anyways. What's this?
Who points at
There's a
something
strangely
that
shaped hole here. What is it for?
Obviously. Just look at a traveler looking at judgment. Let's go.
Climb on.
Okay, hold on. Ow, my legs are
Most
so...
likely some kind of keyhole.
Sorry. Okay. There we go. Now I'm more comfortable. Like, could it be some kind of keyhole?
Oh, that certainly sounds possible.
It's just a possibility.
It's just a
Maybe
wow.
just beat up has the key. Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
Okay. Look for the key. Alright, and... Okay. OMG, I get to loot them.
Right.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
I like the
Turn this guy over. Ugh, he's super heavy. He could probably eat a whole Paimon just for breakfast.
I like the imagery of you just laughing.
It's funny.
I can loot them.
I can loot people. Look at this.
Just look how pathetic they look.
I
They're just
know.
laughing at us.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm not. Look at this.
That isn't even visible. Oh wait, what happened?
Laughing. Look at him. He's so pathetic. I can loot you. Lara Croft style. I was gonna...
More. This is pickpocket.
Oh, I found the key.
It! That's amazing!
They wake up to that and realize that they're broke.
We're just stealing the money from them. It's so
Let's
weird.
turn off the device right now. We're running out of time.
Okay, why don't you do
Time
it?
to say bye. Well,
Hmm?
I guess there's no boom.
Boom. Not, I guess not. No boom.
Wow, who could have guessed? It was a keyhole.
That should do it, right?
Whoa.
That was a button.
Yeah.
Navia and Florent should be
Oh, it
able
was
to
a
relax
lever.
now.
We should still check out the perimeter, just in case.
Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere, too. Let's go.
I'm just gonna leave them pathetically lying there. Oh, cut.
If only we could jump like this.
Oh no.
They're gonna bury Puss.
What the heck? What? Whoa. Whoa. When did you have powers like that?
It's Geo.
Oh.
Oh no, rocks.
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Slay.
Watch out, Navia.
Let's go.
Look, I'm doing this the Spina way.
Nice. Slay.
Go.
Slay queen. Oh my gosh.
Fire!
Oh my god! Amazing. They really need to do cutscenes like that now.
They need to use abilities more in the cutscene.
I know.
Such a cool
Mhm.
thing to see.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Can we punch him before he gets arrested? Before that one guy gets arrested?
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to. Please prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse. All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We robbed them.
And you were
Yep.
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time.
You look a little pale. Feeling a bit fatigued?
It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. the Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well. Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Got it. That's good at least.
Can we
Coulter,
water jet now?
I can understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew. I will spend more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula.
Good.
Once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another
Not
visit
again.
to Poisson.
Thank you, Navia.
You're too nice.
I know, right? After he said all that to you? The heck?
Like, bruh.
As
You really
I
went
thought,
through so much, man.
Boss
I know,
really
right?
is a kind and gentle person.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know. I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon.
It was destroyed, isn't
If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again.
But didn't she die
Seeing
when
it still standing there,
And you
tall
didn't get
and
to.
proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
It's okay. Everything's fine now. I'll get you back to Poisson.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left. Traveler,
Aw.
I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
Of course.
Oh my god.
That's good then. Hearing
So-
that, it brings me more relief
I
than I
forgot
can
I
say.
was ether. So,
Of
that's what it
course.
is. Of course. Aw.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
A little weird, that's true. But that's because I've never heard you doubt yourself before.
I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well.
Don't tell me,
There's
Sapporo.
something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
Okay.
Florem, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking
Yeah, you better not say you're,
revelations right now.
you're a
I'm
follower
leaving
of
the-
romance.
I'm leaving
Don't
this
worry.
Spina.
This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Really? I don't trust you. Just kidding. I'm joking. Anyways.
So much awe
I know. Oh.
for Navia.
I know, right?
I'm so glad.
Why do all the Fontaine characters have such traumatic backstories?
So glad I chose her over Rita.
Well, I mean, most of the characters are from that. But Fontaine's...
Yeah, Fontaine.
Fontaine's like...
Struggling.
I know, right? All the people just have major trauma in here, Jesus.
I wouldn't surprised if we got more trauma stories from like Cloron than Siege.
I know, right? Oh god. Jeez, the people of Fontaine went through so much. I guess it kind of makes sense though, because it's a country of law, and you know the law is very traumatic. It's a very traumatic place.
The law is a place.
The law is a place. Yes. No, I mean like like for example, Ace Attorney and everything.
Yeah.
Like
What's a
everything they went through. It's like wow. That is very traumatic for me.
Makes me want to experience 4.0 again. Like,
I know.
the whole Farina storyline was so...
It was so, I know, right? It still makes me cry. Anyways.
I'm so glad I didn't.
Oh, look, it's all of them. Hi.
I'm so glad I didn't know the Orchis Mechanique and the Lee's better now. Watch that.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's...
I've never
This-
heard her so tired.
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished. But
I don't know who the other
special times call for special measures. I've
Anyways.
never seen you look so defeated before. So I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
I really hope it's someone's. Sorry. Oh my god. Aww. Oh my god. That is so cute.
Cries.
That is exactly how I imagine Nave's mom.
Papa, Mother, and me.
Oh,
We
it's not
designed
a
the look for Miss
statue.
Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow. This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is
It looks
indeed.
amazing.
To be honest, we
Mhm.
decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission
Really?
to begin working.
Serious? What was all the picture taking for?
Just for the travel. right?
Just for
How
those
could we only
souvenirs.
have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even
Real.
though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue.
She's wearing a diamond.
I don't know
I
what
didn't
Spina
like
di
the-
Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about
Wait,
this
that wasn't
place's
even what
future.
they say.
We are gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly.
Oh, thank God you're not joining
I
her.
believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
Everyone's gone. I don't think he would have anyone to go to.
Well, you know, it
I was just,
it was true. Anyway, but imagine if he was like, "I'm gonna take over his legacy." It's good. The glory days are so much better than this.
It's so funny.
Anyways,
In a way. Well, it's very sad in another way.
I will always believe in the bond between us.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Like,
Then I'll be
Whatever.
brave and just accept everyone's
Yes,
support
how's
for
the
what it is.
homeless?
This really is quite the surprise.
Aw.
I never thought that I'd
so
have the chance to stand next to my mother.
Not even in my wildest dreams.
Whoever sketched this is talented.
I know, right? Oh,
Aww. It's amazing. Wait, let me see. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, hi, cat.
take a picture, take a picture.
I don't-
Okay. That's actually one of the challenges in the new event, but since you haven't unlocked it yet,
It's just there.
it's just there.
Aww. Anyways.
Lots of awes.
Lots of awes. Look at that.
Look
Wow.
at that. So sweet.
I know, right? And they don't actually look like NPCs. That's
I
crazy.
know, right? Playable dead people.
Wow.
Imagine.
I was really hoping they would make the mom, you know, not an NPC design.
Well, the dad is not an NPC, so.
Look at him. I like his hair. But look at him.
Tough to-
He's so. Oh, I know. Sorry, I was just admiring the artiste. Like, look at that. Someone just made a full sketch. Like, this is a big
Even
sketch.
the pedestal.
I know. Right? They didn't have to do that. But I want to see it as a statue. They should.
Yeah.
They definitely make it a statue.
Well, actually, would it look good
Oh,
in game?
Well, who knows? I mean, it looks good.
It looks good on paper. Quite literally.
Yeah, look at that.
Good
Anyways, hi.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more
Yeah, she
reliable
sounds more
president
like herself
for
now.
all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
Oh, I can ask you questions about the gift from the townspeople.
I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos. I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this.
Oh.
It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all. It seems like I started to question. Looking back on it, I'm honestly
climbing
embarrassed by
down?
how I acted earlier. You know, I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order as well. In practice, it's just as hard to achieve my father's expectations for me.
As my,
My parents
I
had very
don't.
different
That's a
views.
completely
I've always had a lot of respect for
that
each
is a
other.
that means that's an entirely different meaning. Anyways.
The Aquabus project was a monumental project that stood to benefit all of Fontaine. It would have been a little close-minded to assess or evaluate it only from the perspective of the clan. I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate or oppose the building of the lines. It seems like I started to question. Looking back on it, whoa. Why'd you have to remind me? Please don't say that again. It's super embarrassing for me. Oh, forget it now. Please forget that I ever said anything. Wait, but it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
Mentions it again. What?
So.
Oh, I guess that's it.
Okay.
Unless it's gonna.
It seems like I started to. Looking back on it. Whoa. Forget it now. Please forget that I. Okay, but please keep it a secret between
Just don't
us
ever
from-
mention it. I mentioned it again. Anyways. Wow. That was an amazing one. Oh my.
I've heard anyways. Make sure you don't claim.
Oh, whoops. Hold on, sorry. Sec. 1 sec.
2 sec. 3 sec. 4 sec.
What?
5 sec. It's way more than 1 sec.
I wonder why people say that. It's like, yeah,
There's something in the air.
there's something. Oh, what?
Something in the air.
What's in the air? I can't believe Farina's not yet
Dust.
level 10.
Dust with a slight tinge of. Oh, no.
Whee! There we go. Now we got it. Let's go claim our rewards with Catherine. Bye, Navia. I'm guessing you can still see that portrait there, question marks.
Well, last time, I don't know.
Oh.
Because last time I have it on stream, you can see the portrait in the stream. That's just why I told you not to look at the first part. Wait, let me just skip the first part. You can literally just see it there.
I see.
Or was it? No. It was a video that I recorded because of the funny Navia spin.
Oh, I see. Okay. Anyway, that's it. We'll have Farina as the spotlight here because why not?
Alright.
Alright, so that will be all for today. We have had a successful stream.
Let's
Yay!
go get it. We can also stream Star Rail too.
Yeah. Should I be repeating it again? Because
No,
I didn't get
it's
I didn't get to stream the first
The
part.
tutorial. The
The
tutorial.
tutorial
yeah.
part? Oh, right.
So it should be fine.
Yeah, so I already started playing on my new account. I was supposed to stream the first part, but we didn't get to because, you know, stream problems for some
You can
reason.
see the 5 streams if you want to learn more about that, except you won't learn much.
Yeah. Anyways, so when I play Star Rail, you'll just see me meeting the rest of the crew in the train station. That's pretty much all you'll see. But I'm sure you all, Star Rail and fanatics can tell what happened before that. Anyways, so yeah.
That was Navia's story quest.
I really like it.
It's a
Obviously.
good story quest.
Born in Navia. Why do all the Fontaine characters have trauma?
Like, why put so much on her, bro?
I know, right?
It's such a bad thing to do to someone. Like, despite
They called her.
despite having any sort of like trauma, you can't just pin it all on one person.
I know, right? Like Callus, that's his name, right?
Yeah.
Like he was part to blame for his own death there.
Yeah.
He did that to himself. No, we had no. Well, I mean, okay, there was she was part, but it's like that was Callus's decision.
Yeah. And Malus and Silver were saving everybody.
Well, not just Navia.
Yeah.
And well, I don't
hate
really
him so
know.
much.
I don't really know what happened to Navia's mom. But also, we still don't know what Coulter was arrested for in the first place. he just got out of jail.
He was arrested for giving someone mental trauma.
Yep. Yep. But like for all we know, Charlotte has some kind of deeply traumatic backstories. I mean,
We'll find out in her hangout.
all the other characters in Genshin also have pretty traumatic backstories. I mean,
like even the one that has a banner right now.
Yeah. Well, huh? Oh yeah. She lives in Fontaine anyway. We have Venti who lost. Well, he's a god, so he definitely has a lot of trauma, probably, because you know he's lived a long time.
His
friend died. His friend died. All the Animo Boy's friends died. Her sister died. I don't know who's gonna friend.
She's just a happy girl.
Yeah, she's just a happy girl. Her dad raised her. Very happy.
And
What?
Because he's
like,
dead.
oh, huh?
Material.
Not sure. I think Yayo's also a pretty happy girl.
If they're happy, then they're happy.
Yeah. Not all the characters have to have some traumatic
Except for Farina.
backs. Anyway.
She's a good actor.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. She's been through too much.
She needs a hug.
I know, right?
She still needs a hug, even though she's happy right now. She still needs a hug.
She still needs a hug. Her trauma doesn't represent her, but she still needs a hug.
I want to see what she would be like.
Oh, yeah.
Like I want all her like voice lines to be like free, like maybe the same words, just like more of a Farina, just normal Farina voice, instead of the showman Farina voice.
What is your backstory? So I'm actually not sure. I don't think we've actually known that much.
He has a brother that must not be named for some reason.
Oh. Excuse me. Wow.
Anyway.
Yeah. Nisha's older brother is too much. I'll read this
Even
one.
Gaming.
I don't know what Mika's went through.
He
But
has a brother.
he also, oh yeah, he does. They're on good terms. I don't know what Rosaria's been
She
through.
has trauma.
Well, yeah.
She, I think she lived with. She got taken by kidnappers.
No.
I think I forgot what happened. But she has a backstory.
Hmm. Well, the thing about I think the difference between all the Fontaine characters, like traumatic backstory, is that like that their trauma was prolonging.
Yeah.
Like they suffered a lot, like for a very long time. Her especially, she suffered for like how many years
Oh
again?
my god. How many years? I forgot how many years. I just say 500.
It's like 300. Sorry, it's still a lot in comparison. Like, geez. Then Navia had to live through that, and I mean, she had a happy childhood at least. That's something, isn't it? But she had to like her duties as a boss. That's a lot of that's a lot on her shoulders, isn't it? Checking all the other people. Bennett, I think I don't remember your backstory. I just know you have a lot of dads. I don't have any of your stories because I don't have you in my friendship team. Why do a lot of the characters have older
No,
brothers?
he doesn't have an old. This is Shincho's older brother.
Huh?
This is
Oh, okay.
Shincho's older brother.
Oh.
The older brother is the one who usually takes care of the business. But,
Wait, you're like
instead of him actually having a name.
he's the older brother.
The older brother of the famed commerce skill.
Oh wait, I have Gamin. Wait, where are you?
No, but you don't have him level 4.
Oh right. Where is Gamin actually? Did I level you?
He didn't. He's not leveled up. 40 at least 20.
Oh, there you are. Hi. Just family
Caleb, yeah.
problems. I mean, not just. It's not like it's
Yeah,
bad,
it's
but
family
like
problems.
obviously family. But, like
It's
his dad
really-
is very condescending.
Really well, like, written family problems.
Yeah.
Like, no one's bad, but no one's good either.
Yeah. He's so good. I loved his story.
Alright, that's why I have him at level 8.
And this little girl, we don't know much
She-
about her except that she died. It's gonna.
Let's read her Bidman story. So we go.
I think
Why
I.
she Bidman?
No, I do not. I don't have.
She
wait.
just got her.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. Well, I guess I can put her in the friendship run once someone else is done.
She's already at level 10, and she's C1. My journey to C6. I intend to get all of them in the standard manner.
Sorry.
Okay, let's see. Oh, this is.
Story. What's the vision? Sorry. Chi-Chi's vision was given to her in the last moment of her life. She wanted to stop the clock from turning. She wanted to live happily again. She feared death. She wanted to live. She missed her family. These feelings coalesced at last into ice. If only I could freeze time, how wonderful would that be? As she thought thus, tears fell from the moribund girl's eyes upon the vision that had appeared before her. The mighty and illuminated Adepti all acknowledged this as a legitimate form of illumination. The yearning of humanity for bygone days is, after all, a desire to protect that past. But she doesn't know anything about her past.
Yeah, she missed her family. She feared death.
That's so sad. But, well, she died and she doesn't even know who her family is.
Yeah. She has a journal.
Hmm. What is that? Oh, okay, it's these.
Oh, I thought she'd say more.
Oh, that's all she'll say about Yaoya?
Oh,
Her
she's-
best friend? This game. Well, I guess she's. Let's see. I have it. Except I don't have it unlocked. But anyways, I think we prolong the. Oh, hi, Farina. So yeah, that will be. Why? Ah, Jesus! What's in the red line? Oh, God. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Oh.
Oh.
Isn't there anything else more interesting to do?
Sorry, we're trying to end stream for it. Anyways. So yeah, that will be all for today. Yeah, we'll see you again next time on whatever we're gonna play. I don't know, who knows. But yeah, we'll see you again next time. Oh,
Bye.
say bye to Farina, Farina, sorry, Huta over there in the bottom. Oh yeah, I think I'll play the event, or I'll play the event, the event, or, Chiori's, yeah. And then Arlecchino's. But event, because I wanna see you. I wanna see HEIZOU. Anyways.
No one hates.
Get on HEIZOU.